make sure this thing is working this morning. All right, good morning. Let's see. Let me see if it's gonna work today. All right, let's go over here. Let's hit that. What is going on? Let's go over here. All right, let me see something real quick. Let me make sure. Okay. Let me go into these settings here and make sure that we are good today. Because this thing be tripping. Okay, perfect. Good morning, people. Good morning. I just came on here to chit chat with y'all real quick, okay, another car chat. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. I don't know if they're gonna be chirping much longer, considering the fact that it's not raining, but it is sprinkling. I don't think it's gonna get much worse than what it already is out here. You feel what I'm saying? But good morning, y'all. I just wanted to come and chit chat with the people today about a few things. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm checking out my social media. Y'all, I just want, before we get started, I really just want to share this video with y'all. And it is the funniest fucking TikTok video that I have seen in a minute. I'm about to pull it up. I'm gonna show y'all what it looked like. I don't even know if I can show it to y'all. Okay, can y'all see this lady? She is the funniest thing to me. Let me try and cut this up.
It's some capped up motherfucking jokes. Y'all be having these. Man, a lot of y'all Atlanta hairstylists, it's some capped up motherfucking jokes. Y'all be having these luxurious websites telling us what we can and what we cannot do, and you don't get your deposit back. It's non-refundable. But y'all leaving out the part where you work from home. I live in the hood. My apartment nasty. My boyfriend here. He might rob you. You know what I mean? Like, don't leave nothing out. Don't leave nothing out.
Please don't leave
Man,
nothing out.
GPS where you going, you think you're going to the shop because you can't get the address until the day of the appointment. And you get there, you're going in the motherfucking hood, and not saying that anything wrong with the hood, but let us know that too on your goddamn website. We don't know where to get in the car, take our pocketbook back home or wait. And then we get in your apartment filthy fucking, you saying all this. Don't leave nothing out on the website. Let us know what the fuck going on. Your boyfriend looking like he ready to rob somebody. We don't know what to do. We clutching our pocketbook. Man, tell us what the fuck going on before we even get there. Stop leaving shit out y'all website. And then on top of all that, you don't look shit like your motherfucking pictures on Instagram. So now all of it definitely feel like a goddamn setup. You got somebody going to these unsafe places, and then y'all buying Amazon wigs. If having 20-inch wig for $500, you gotta be a whole goofy that ever. I don't give a fuck if I had it or if I even had it. I would never in my life pay $500 for a 20-inch motherfucking wig that a bitch done got off Amazon for $29. I mean, come on. Y'all some capped up cappers. And y'all be putting folks' lives in danger because y'all trying to get some money. And then again, you don't look shit like your profile, so now I just feel like I've been catfished and side up. Man, y'all need to do better and stop lying.
Baby, that damn video had me in tears the other night. I was literally crying, laughing at this damn lady, talking about these Atlanta hairstylists, and she ain't never lied. They be having these really well put together websites, all of that. They don't have the address, and yeah, you could very well be pulling up to the hood. All right, but I had did a whole lot of research when I had got my hair done. First of all, the girl that do my sewing, she does it at a shop. I ain't gotta worry about going to her house. Shout out to her. Okay. But when I was trying to get somebody to do these little fold outs for me, I did a lot of, I was looking around doing a lot. The girl did not have her address, or did she? I think she did have her address on the site, but I did not see it originally. Right. So I started doing my little investigative work and stuff like that because I knew she was kind of in my area. but I wasn't, sure where, because the area is still like so big. So I was just like piecing things together and this, that, and the other, da, da, da. And then I was like, I think she might be like around the corner. Went back to her website and then I did see the address and I was like, oh, this BLTCH is like 5 minutes from my motherfucking house. Yes, ma'am. So anywho, girl, yeah. Uh yeah, so that's who did my hair this time. I'm so ready to take this shit out, but I'm waiting for my other hair to get here. Somebody asked for my where I got my bundles from. Glam Life. Let me see where her IG is. Cause girl, I'm giving you too much of the tea, honey. Okay? I'm giving you too much of the tea, girl. Alright. Let me see. But I'm sure she would appreciate it. It's Glam Life on Instagram. It's the Glam Life with the Y. The Glam Life on Instagram is where I got my hair from. But I ordered from a different company. I'm not gonna put her name out there yet because I just ordered it and I want to see how it is before I like be like, oh, check her out or whatever. Because I don't know if it's how great it's gonna be, but I'm hoping that it's gonna be good. But yeah, I think it may get here next week. So yeah, but the hair's still good. The hair from the Glam Life, it was really good. I used it a few times last year, and I just, I wasn't gonna use it again. But my mama asked for it. I was like, okay, I mean, if you wanna, wash it and all of that stuff, girl, then do what you do. So yeah, so I ordered me some new hair. But anywho, y'all, let's go ahead and get into what we came here to talk about. I don't like how I can't see my chat up here. Thank you so much, Kiki, for the super chat. Hey Jamie, love you, girl. Love you back. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. I don't like that I can't necessarily see it. I guess I have to keep scrolling. Okay, y'all. So I just saved a few things that I wanted to chat about today. So let us do just that, okay? Who do I want to chat about first? Mariah Lynn and Jocelyn. Did y'all see that Jocelyn is coming up with like y'all know, first of all, Jocelyn Hernandez of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She was arrested recently because of the whole fiasco that took place at some fight that happened, I guess like Floyd Mayweather sponsored some fight. I can't remember which fight. She got into it with one of her old contestants. So they had this all out brawl and she was even fighting the police officers. And you could tell that Miss Girl had some things going on up here. You know what I'm saying? She had some things going on up there. And so, with that being said, she got some charges or whatever. People start calling her Cocaline. So now she's trying to come to the front with a Cocaline line. Some type of line, I guess some clothes that she's trying to sell. So Mariah Lynn called her ass out and was like, ma'am, that is not cute. Hey, ma'am, is this Jamie's new quiet mommy time? Listen, just a piece. Just a piece it is. Just a piece. Because, I be trying to hit the gym in the morning. So, all of that be like, yes, mommy's time. And when I tell you he wore my ass out last night, oh, he wore me and his daddy out last night. I just did not understand what was going on. Okay? He was tripping. I mean, like, he did not want to go to sleep at all. Child was trying to get him ready this morning, and child, he was not having me put him down at all. I was like, now listen, okay, now I love you, but you getting up there with it, okay? You was tapping on him just a little bit now. Now let me do this. I couldn't even do my face routine because he didn't want to be put down. Do you hear what I say? He was weighing my ass out, but it's okay. He's fine. He's doing good. This is my quiet time that I'm sharing with y'all. Period. Um, so yeah, Mariah Lynn called out Jocelyn when she tried to promote this, like, girl, this cocaine shit. So, Mariah Lynn says, I honestly don't find this cute. I thank God every day that my mother has 4 years of being clean, because Lord knows what I went through as a daughter watching my mother almost self-destruct and not be here to meet her kids. I understand living in your truth, but come on now. People are dying from fentanyl overdoses and all types of SHI. Y'all can eat me up in the comments, but I don't care. I said what I said. I'm with Mariah Lynn. I know you said what you said, and I'm standing over there with you as you say what you say. Because I understand a lot of times people want to capitalize off of things, and I'm not opposed to people capitalizing off of it. People crack jokes. What people try to mean for bad, you try to turn it into good. So I 1000% am in support of that. But this one right here, I don't know about the cocaine thing. When I first saw the outfit, I was like, girl, what the fuck is this? What is this? I thought that was crazy. So I'm definitely with Mariah Lynn. Like, everything doesn't need promotion. I feel like when you do that, you have a lot of kids, whether you like it or not, high schoolers, junior high schoolers, they be watching these baddie shows and be all up to date on what's going on with Jocelyn and the other ladies. And it's like, you don't want them to think that that type of behavior is cool. Yes, I do understand some kids are going to go down that road because that's just life. It's a few people, you may have come up with in high school, and they went down the road of drugs or doing alcohol or whatever the case is. And some stuff you can't control, and I don't want to put all of that off on Jocelyn. But if you can contribute in some type of fashion to not promote it like that, knowing that you have your daughter, you know what I'm saying, somebody that's looking up to you, I feel like she could skip out on the plug on that one. Like, you don't have to. That's not something that you should promote, in my opinion. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Thank you for the super chat, connecting the dots with the lead wise. Love listening to you every day. So funny. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessed to be here for the super chat. Somebody says, do you find yourself saying, I don't remember all this the first time around? Yes. Yes, girl, I do. I do. I'd be like, no, what the fuck is this? They do stuff so differently now than, when I had my son. And some stuff I just don't remember, and then some stuff I kind of do remember. I know I know the oldest one with no motherfucking cry back. Like, girl, okay. Girl, he wasn't crying like that. I was like, girl, what the fuck is going on? Two different types of kids. This one gonna go, well, I can't say he's gonna give me a run. I don't know. He's such a sweet, happy baby though, for the most part. You super chatted, ma'am. I'm sorry. I didn't even see it. Let me scroll back up. Oh, there you go. Lord have mercy. Thank you for the super chat. Is Bobby Lights and Nikki gonna model for Jocelyn? Listen, you Macy. A lot of people was in the comments saying go ahead and get Nikki one of them outfits too. That is messy. Oh, y'all messy. Oh, y'all messy. Well, if Nikki knows what's good for her. Now, Nikki did say that she don't be doing that stuff now, y'all. Nikki says she's never done it in a long periodically time. Well, really, she says she's never done it. Not in a long time. She says she's never done it. She got a lot of hair, and she don't mind getting her hair pulled for people to test it, to see if she's ever done it. I don't know. But I'll be very honest. I'm not going to say Nikki did it, but I will say this. I don't put nothing past nobody, especially considering the fact that she had the song called Pills and Potions. Okay, so when I knew she was going through it with the Safari situation, she dropped the Pills and Potions, to me, saying to the people that she be popping pills or whatever. So that's how I digested that song. So when I hear that, I'm not gonna put it past nobody. I'm not gonna say she do it. I'm not gonna put it past nobody at this time. But yes. Here goes somebody in the comments telling me some, but they ain't dying off coke though. They dying off fentanyl. I mean, I don't think I have heard of a person dying off of coke, but you could do some very damaging things, I'm sure, to your body if you're inhaling things through your nose. Like, I'm sure. So either way, I don't support it. To me, I don't support it. Somebody say it's a huge difference between coke and crack, but yeah, let me mind my business. Um, Wow, promoting coke is extremely wild. Well, here's the thing. Can I also say this though? And I'm not trying to defend Jocelyn at all. But a lot of these rappers be talking about it in their songs all the time. So I'm like, that's one of the biggest ways that they be over there promoting, why they be over there, talking about selling it or whatever. Some may even rap about, getting a little whiff of it. I'm not saying that it's right, but they do be over there, heavily promoting it. So maybe some people may feel like what Jocelyn is doing ain't too bad or too far off than the songs that y'all be over there supporting when it comes to the males. And can I say this too while we talking, girl? Because we just talking. I am so tired of stands when it comes to party stands. Who I am so y'all get on my fuck ass nerves because they both be doing the same shit. And other artists, not just them two, other artists do the same shit. But y'all like to call out other folks for it versus Miss Girl for the same shit. Just like Cardi's about to drop a song, right? Cardi's about to drop this song. I think it's called Miami or something like that. It don't sound too bad. Cardi previewed this song like I think early 2023 or some shit. I don't know. She sometime last year. I know it's an old song that she previewed or whatever. So the first part of her, first of all, soon as they heard the beat of the song, people started comparing it. Oh, you're stealing from Bia. Oh my God, you're taking Bia's song. You're doing Bia's song. And it's like, do y'all know how many male rappers are out here that damn near have the same beat? And a lot of them are about produced by the same person or the same group of people, but we never anybody say to the male rappers, be original, be this, that, whatever the case is, okay? And sometimes I do feel like it is the same beat, like initial, like the first few, and then they build from that and create a whole nother sound or whatever. Right? So y'all drug her about that. Then when you hear her say something like, if it's me versus you, who they gonna pick? And then I think Nikki has a song that I really liked was Bomb Bomb. And then I re-listened. I like Bomb Bomb, but Nikki ain't saying shit for real on Bomb Bomb. But I remember I was playing the hell out that damn song. It was something about it. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's not a bad song. It's really cute. But when I listen to what she's saying, she ain't saying nothing either. But anywho, she said, if it's me or you know who they gonna choose or whatever the case is. So now people are comparing Cardi's first line to Nicki's line and saying, "Oh, you stole that from Nicki. You stole that from Nicki." And I'm like, "Are y'all okay? Can y'all go back to sleep and wake up? Cause y'all woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Like, do we really have to do this today? Do we really have to?" Y'all make every single thing a competition, but this is what I hate the most because the fans gonna do that. They've been doing it. They're gonna continue to do it. What I hate the most is that these artists allow their fans to get the best of them and make them feel like they are obligated and that they have to respond to the bullshit that they're putting out. You do not have to. You really don't. You really could ignore them. Like you really, I don't understand. And then y'all getting these beefs. So like I feel like Cardi's and Nikki's beef is I feel like I would say an indirect one where I think people could have been in Cardi's ear and people could have been in Nikki's ear because you know Nikki talks about this whole machine is against her and this, that, and the other. So I just think it's outside people that be in the midst of the drama and it just be so unnecessary to me. Like hold on, let me text her back. It's just so annoying. Like, let it go. I just be like, why is it okay for the male artists to do that shit, but y'all always trying to come up against the female artists? Like, I'm confused. Like, what? Oh, Cardi sampled the song. Missy Elliott, Bia already did that, and other people have already sampled the songs too. Y'all are annoying. Let it go. Beyonce and J Lo straight up stole A Marie's DC Go Go swag once a thing became a hit. Did they? I didn't know that. But they used to be my shit though. What happened to A Marie anyway? But I didn't know that they stole that from her. Now, well, I'm gonna talk about Beyonce. I ain't know Beyonce took it, but Miss J Lo girl. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised she out here, snatching a few things up, picking it up for herself, honey. And all these people y'all naming in this chat has never promoted doing drugs. People can do what they want, but to promote it when you have a platform is completely different. Let's see. Oh, Bia. A lot of people ask who Bia is. Bia is a beautiful rapper. She's been around for a long time. She came out in like from this is when I found out about Bia. Sisterhood of Hip Hop was a show that I believe T.I. was one of the producers on. It came out a few years ago, like 2014, on Oxygen. So she started out, that's how we learned about her. And I think another young lady named Saya, Naima Supreme, Diamond from Crime Mob was a part of the show as well. And they were just showing these young ladies like on the come up. in their rap careers, like in the very beginning or whatnot. And that's how we got introduced to Bia. Bia had a lot of weight on her shoulders because she had to take care of like her younger sister and stuff, and she was out here trying to get it and be an artist as well. And it took some years for her to hit. Bia, I first learned about Bia because that show came out in 2014, and then the very next year, 2015, was when Love and Hip Hop show introduced us to Cardi B. So they kind of came up around the same time. Um, yeah, it's just that Cardi B's music hit quicker than Bia's did. You know, I don't know what happened to Bia, like once that show kind of got canceled and what she went on to go do or whatever like that. But yeah, I do think that whatever beef Bia and Cardi B has is a bit stupid to me. In my opinion, because I feel like Bia is not at Cardi B's level yet, you know, with the success. So for me, I kind of feel like, why engage with somebody that's not on your level? And that was the same thing I felt about Nicki when Nicki, with the Nicki and Cardi, when Cardi first hit the scene, it's like, I won't even engage with no beef. I feel like Nicki has accomplished a lot. And I think that it does herself a disservice to constantly try to profess that she's the queen over young ladies, and you know what I'm saying, like constantly like do the most or whatever. And it's like, you already got that position, they trying to get there. If it was me, I would be like, I'm not gonna argue with a bitch that ain't got the same numbers as me. We ain't bringing the same thing to the table, so why am I gonna, I'm not gonna play with you, girl. You know, so that's the same thing I feel about Cardi when it comes to the Bia situation, and then the Nicki when it comes to the Cardi situation. You know, I think that it's unnecessary, but you know, again, the stands are the ones that fuel a lot of the BS. Thanks for the super chat, man. J Lo stole Ashanti's voice and did. And Kim Porter's a baby daddy, M. Barry saying, listen, now they are saying that Ben and Jen ain't doing so good. And I was wondering before all of this happened, I was wondering if she was gonna slide back over there with P. Diddy. I'm not gonna lie, I did. And then all of this drama came out. So I said, well, that's not going to work. I'm sure she's not gonna attach herself to that the same way she wasn't trying to really attach herself to that gun that was under that seat. Right? Because then they break up because he felt like she left him hanging. Yeah, I wonder what J Lo. I wonder if J Lo was introduced to the same things that Cassie was introduced to. I've always wondered if she was introduced to the same things, or was it that she was like more mature, more older, and you know, some stuff she just wasn't going for, or what? You know what I'm saying? So I wonder. We may not ever find that out. We may not ever find that out. Bia is up Nikki's ass since Nikki put her on Super Freaky Girl Queen Mix. Mm, I don't know. You think she up? I don't. Is she? I didn't think she was up her ass. I didn't know if it was. I don't. Okay. I don't know if Bia is actually up Nikki's ass. But yes, she did do the song. I don't know if the stands are making her feel away and making her feel like she has to choose a side, or if she just chose it on her own because she worked with Nikki. So then if she did choose it on her own, then I guess she would be up Nikki's ass. But I don't see her doing any more work with the Nikki. Right, that's right. It wasn't Super Freaky Girl remix. It wasn't that one. Nikki did Bia song. I forgot which song that was going viral that Bia had, and Nikki slid in and she hopped on that track with her and she featured on that one. That's what it was. And I think they only got that one song together, right? The one when Nikki featured on Bia's song. I don't think they got anything else. You think that's the real reason she left? He tried that and she was like, I got a name and money already, so I'm out. Okay, that could be it. She could have got the hell on because of that. J Lo was older. Diddy couldn't pull the same stuff. See, that's, okay. We see each other. Sheree. I hope I said your name right, Sheree. Cherie. I'm still waiting for Ashanti to steal someone else's voice. Bitch, ma'am. Baby, did y'all see that video of Ashanti when she hit that note? and she was going for a long time, and then she stopped, and she was like, whew. She was putting that earpiece in, and somebody was talking about how they was mad as hell that she had all of that reaction, like she really just blew. I was like, now y'all be trying Ashanti vocals. Now Ashanti can sing, y'all. She may not be able to sing Whitney Houston, you know what I'm saying? But she can sing. She got what she does works for her. Just like Sierra. What Sierra does works for her. Right? So I'm not even gonna hold them ladies. You know? I ain't gonna y'all ain't see that video? Girl, it's been all over social media of Ashanti up there on stage singing in her big t-shirt. Yeah, she was going, ah! She was doing her thing, and then she just stopped, and she was like, whoo. Like, girl, that took a lot out of me. Like, I really did that. Let me put my earpiece back in. Like, it was a mess, child. They was over there dragging this woman. Queen mix of her recent single, Super Freaky Girl. The remix features a new artist. Oh, so Bia was on Super Freaky? I didn't know Bia was on. Are we sure? Maybe she was. Oh, maybe Bia was on that one. I knew she was on. I knew Nikki featured on that song, but I didn't. I don't recall the Super Freaky. But I don't listen to the remix though. I don't really listen to the first to the original. Like that's where Nikki's in her pocket. That I feel like a lot of other artists, female artists, I don't know. It's gonna be difficult for them to hit that pocket. Like when Nikki gets in that pop slash rap. You know what I'm saying? Like super bass, like that song that can kind of cross over. That's where she really in her bag when she does like those crossover type songs. In my personal, I don't think nobody else is really like doing that. I think that's what set Nikki apart from a lot of the other ladies. Because she was able to kind of cross with those type of songs versus like the regular hip hop songs. Um, but yeah. Oh, she was on there. Okay, so Bia was on Super Freaky Girl. Well, I would never know, child. I will never know because I am not a fan of Akbar. I'm really not trying to hear or listen to anything that girl got going on. So count me out. Lotto, I wonder if she is trying to cross. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Lotto is trying to cross. I mean, that song she did with J Lo was the shit, and she said J Lo hit her up to work with her. And I like that. Now, not the whole song, but I love how they flipped it and gave Lotto a 5 beat for her to rap on. I think she did really good on that. I was like, okay, Lotto. And another reason when you mentioned Lotto, what bothers me also about the stands is that they don't like who they artists don't like. And I just think that's so stupid. Like, they'll pull apart anything when it comes to Lotto, anything when it comes to Meg. As soon as Akbar ain't fucking with Nicki like that, um, they're gonna be doing the same thing to every little thing they're gonna pull apart all because they don't fuck with your fave. Like that is some weird stuff. But I really feel like it'd be the younger fans though. Miam says, thanks for the super chat. Are y'all saying Bia verse was forgettable? Shade. Listen, are y'all saying that? Because I didn't listen to it. So I know I couldn't tell y'all. I didn't listen to the shit. Womp womp. Sorry. Um, so that's that on some of the rap girlies as well as Cocaline, I guess. Her Cocaline clothing line or whatever she's trying to do that's not gonna go that far. She's just trying to get a quick buck, honey. Um, I'm a Nicki fan, but I like Cardi, Meg, and sometimes Lotto when she raps good. I like everybody. I have a variety on my playlist. And it's crazy that I was listening to Be a Fall Back right before they was over there pinning her and Cardi against each other. So I was just that's my goddamn song, girl. I had that thing on repeat. I love that song. But y'all know me, I'ma listen to who I want. Um Reesa Tisa. Did y'all see that Reesa Tisa signed with CAA? I believe it's called Creative Artist Agency. I think that's what it's called, because I remember Portia signing over there with them, and it was like this big old deal. So, girl, I wonder how Reesa is feeling like to be a normal person and you just sitting in your car or wherever you at in your house and you just telling your story to strangers that find interest in you. It blow up out of no damn where, and then next thing you know, you're receiving emails, calls, comments from these big companies, these airlines, these hotels, all of these people that want to look up, help you out or whatever. You're going on television shows and stuff, and now you got signed to an agency. Like, that is crazy. All from telling your story, all from just sharing what happened to you. That right there is that's wild, because I've never really seen that happen for any. Well, I feel, well, no, I was gonna say Tabitha Brown, but Tabitha wasn't really coming to the internet to tell like her story. She would do like different cooking and stuff. It was so many different layers to Tabitha, and we knew she wanted to be an actress, so now she's doing it. So I mean, I have to say shout out to TikTok, because TikTok definitely has done a number for people and their families, and just their lives in general, for good. And I hate that they're trying to ban the app. Like, they are so focused on banning the app, but they're not. They wasn't over there in the gym banning that money going overseas for the wars and whatever else they got going on over there. Y'all wasn't standing in the thick of it banning all that money y'all was giving to Ukraine, but people rates and stuff, their insurance rates and the gas prices and shit continuing to rise over here. Y'all ain't pressed about what we got going on over here. All that bailout money y'all sending to other countries could have bailed out this country. What the hell are y'all doing? It's really tragic. I swear to God, it's really tragic. Mim says the only agency calling me is bill collectors. Hello. Now, thank God they are no longer calling me. Okay. I thank you so much for the super chat. You might have to save them $2 now, so that you can give them to the collectors. Okay. That is too funny. Not the only agencies calling me. Embarrassing. No. I hate that. Good for Charlotte and Jess. Gonna have to see her winning. Girl, that man Legion gonna have to see her winning. I saw that damn interview Legion did, and he is trash, baby. The way that man said, nope, that's a lie. I don't know where she got it from. No. See. You asked about who? About my brother. Oh, great man, great man. Don't talk to my brother no more. But great man. He and his wife was together. They got a divorce. Yeah, they got a kid. Really love his wife. Still talk to the wife. The wife, she was there. Helping with our mom when our mom got sick. She was over there cleaning up the mom and stuff. So that was nice. Everything was good. Why I didn't get her a car? Oh, the reason I didn't get her a car, because I'm not gonna sit up here and help you do all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it. You got to show me that you trying to do some things now. Show me you trying to do some things for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm getting a lot of women hit me up. They're over there talking about how they'll be my side piece. It's kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really with all of that. I got a lady and stuff like that. But listen, my family is being harassed. I'm like, Legion, baby. Which one? I thought you was getting a lot of harassment. But then you over here talking about some damn, you getting a lot of love and women trying to be side chicks to you. Which one is it? I'm not gonna say my niece's name, but my niece, she had to move away. She moved away. She's coming back. You know what I'm saying? Then my aunt, I found out because a lot of people was hitting me up. You know what I'm saying? It's some high school people. They believe the stuff that's out there. You know what I'm saying? Then there's some other people they really know me. I went to college with. You know what I'm saying? Oh, arena football. Oh, yeah. No. I really play. I really played over there. We'll see what happened is, they're really strict about how they go about giving out information. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a case of something that happened, back in 2002, something like that. They gave out some information and the person came up and killed them. So, they don't really give out their information anymore. So I can't really do that. Yeah, nah. But I play. It's really, really hard. It's really difficult to get that information. But like I did. I was like. I'm so glad y'all put that shit on 2 speed. It was a three. I wasn't gonna. I started listening to the interview, then I stopped, and then I said, no, I'm gonna go ahead and finish. But I put him on 2 times, okay, so he could just speed through this mother interview. But baby, he was killing me softly. I got a lady now. You know what I'm saying? Reesa wanted to be back with me, but I told her, no, I'm done. I don't want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm in love now. I got a woman over here. She good. And all this stuff. Teesa telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? I already talked to her about everything. Like she knows everything. What does she know? What is everything that she knows, sir? If you just sat up here and lied, said that she lied about everything. So what did you tell her exactly? Like I'm just, and then she in the back chuckling, laughing. I said, baby, and I do not wish bad. I swear I don't. I do not. I'm just saying what I don't. But I'm waiting for you to tell your story so we can turn the other, like we can just look away. While you talking, girl, we over here with ours. Because bitch, when you had your time, you was laughing. You thought that it was funny. You thought that it was okay to do that, girl. And he over there playing you. And I said, I refuse to believe that she is sitting here now and she is not thinking to herself, this nigga lying. But that's my man, girl. Like, I know she is listening to some of the stuff he's saying and thinking to herself, oh, this nigga lying. He ain't telling the truth. Because I'm listening to it like he's a liar. So I know as his girl, you're like right there seeing everything. You're a liar. And then he tried to be so convincing. Yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl. Listen, her cousin, FBI worked for the FBI, wanted to do a background check on me. I wouldn't even be able to get this far. You know what I'm saying? If she didn't even do the background check. So, I don't even know yeah, what Reesa is really, talking about with all of that, because I wouldn't be with this girl. So obviously, and the things that she's saying is a lie. And it's like, nah, that girl probably told you soon enough that her cousin is the FBI and she'll run that background check, so you was mindful of what the hell that you told her. Okay, just foolery. I can't take it. Like, he is just a thank you so much, blessed, to be here for the super chat. um what Mim say, her ex must be related to Latasha's husband Rocket. Listen, and I feel like he's worse. I feel like he is worse. I really do. I feel like, and then Junebug. Who the hell is that? Junebug. I don't know no damn. I don't know. Nope. I ain't got no family. No, nobody in my family name is Junebug. I do got an uncle. Favorite uncle at that. He was really, really, really nice to me. When I was younger. My parents couldn't come through with things. He would come through and show up and everything like that. Like, yeah, yeah. Well, a really, really great uncle. He has a son. Like, we're not talking about that. He is good at deflecting. Okay, and I felt like Candace. The line is always moving because we're not talking about that. He's good at getting you off to something else. I said, baby, I wouldn't have been able to interview him for 3 hours. And I can imagine how long the interview really was, because that young boy edited it down to be the way that it was. So I'm like, baby, he probably sat there in the inside laughing, because he was like, I probably was thinking, I want to make sure he get all his lies out there. So whatever you say is going to be good for my platform. It's going to run me a check. So whatever you do you, sir. And the boy was trying so hard to catch him up, but every time he tried, not really catch him up, but he was trying hard to ask questions to dive further. And Legion had an answer for everything. Just had an answer for everything. And her dad, her mom don't even have that good of a relationship. Yeah, nah. Her mom, it was just interesting because I ain't never do nothing to her. I mean, I ain't even know she felt like that. I mean, she came to the house one time, and she pretty much stayed in the room. So, that was the case. But yeah, I mean, her mom, they don't even get along like that. And her dad, good man, good man. He always talking about a man being a good man. Love talking about a guy being a good guy. And somebody always dies in his damn story. It was another story. It was something else he said about a relative or something, and then said that they did. And I said, baby, ooh, and he really do believe the stuff that he's saying. He really do. And then he over there talking about something. I'm getting harassed, what I'm saying? The people at my job, what I'm saying? My lady, she's getting harassed. Because, they know me up there at the job, what I'm saying? They know who I am up there at the job, what I'm saying? She's been getting harassed and stuff. And I just want them to, leave my family alone. Oh, yeah, yeah. And the people that's giving her money, yeah, I don't know what to tell y'all. They reaching out to me, asking me, what I'm saying? Like, hey, I gave her $3,000, what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, you can't talk to me about that. You got to go to Teesa about that. Like, don't be coming over here to me like I can't help you. Like, I feel bad for you. Like, y'all let this lady, take your money. And I said, nigga, ain't no way somebody done sent Teesa $3,000 because of that story. I refuse to believe that somebody done sent this girl $3,000. And then with them sending it to her, why would they call you? Why would they do that, sir? And tell you as if you can get their money back. That just like he just was up there lying so bad. It was horrible. That's what was the best friend that passed. He was a real good dude. He was real good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 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 yeah. Uh-huh. And I don't fool with my family, you know what I'm saying? I don't fool with my family. And then turn around talking about his brother. Yeah, my brother Chris, like good guy, good guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. His wife, da da da. Like, which one is it? Like he was just he was horrible. Just a ooh. Mm, 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 mm. He was horrible. Right, they not my brother, but my blood brother. But they look out for me, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody told me they didn't like her. My ex, yeah. Her own family don't like her. Her family don't like her. Her son, he was over there, he violated the girl or whatever. I had to go down there, I had to talk to them and let them know that he never did any of that, so once I got him cleared off of that, you know what I'm saying? I got a chance to talk to his dad. I still talk to his dad. Great guy, great guy. Talk to his dad. It's nobody saying that this man is a mental case, and I'm not trying to really make fun of that, but something is seriously wrong here. Is nobody saying that? Like, I'm from Montgomery. Um, what? He said a whole lot of nothing. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? And it's that baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, yeah. She called me while she was in the hospital. Yeah, with the baby and stuff like that. She had to get the procedures done. But that wasn't even my kid. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a guy kid that she was working with. The lady had hit me up and told me that she was on the way to the house and she was gonna, attack both of them because she knew that he was there and this and that. Like, you could tell that he literally comes up with this stuff off of the top of his dome. And I couldn't deal, and I couldn't deal. And I really want to say what I want to say, y'all, but I don't want nobody to think like I'm not gonna fat shame. I'm not gonna do none of that stuff right there. I'm just gonna hold it. But I'm gonna say this, ma'am. You let that climb on you, ma'am. You let this. No, I'm gonna say it because they're gonna feel away anyway, girl. It's giving sloppy body, okay? And you let this sloppy body climb up on you and get you, girl. Listen, I'm here for women having kids. I am. And I'm here for them making a decision tonight. But when the Lord makes the decision and says, this child shall not come by through you, hallelujah! 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 Okay? Because that was one of your biggest blessings out of that situation. Okay? I didn't want to do it to him. I didn't want to do it to him. I really did not want to, because I don't know that man's medical condition or his history or anything like that. I really don't. We all got some stuff we probably want to work on with ourselves, you know. And it's really not nice for me to say that, but it is a thought that's in my head. You feel what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm battling myself with this is because I'm thinking about women and how people feel like women don't deserve to be loved or to receive, the sexual stuff, and because they're bigger. And I don't want to say that about him, but I'm saying it about him because he's a liar. Okay? Because he's a motherfucking liar. Okay? He a raggedy ass, sloppy body ass liar at that. That's why I'm saying it. Okay? So forgive me because I can't. All right? Um Yeah, I can't. Yeah, a lot of people felt like Reesa was making herself a victim, but I didn't really take it like that. Y'all let me know, y'all may have. I didn't really take her as her making herself a victim, because a lot of times when she got ready to, she was like, hi, this is part such and such, who the fuck did I marry? I promise to tell my truth regardless of how it makes me look, this, that, and the other, whatever, whatever. And I think at some point she even acknowledged that she effed up for some of the things that she did, and she didn't want to come off like as a victim because she knows that she participated in a lot of stuff that resulted in the lingering of the situation. So I didn't really think that she was trying to make herself a victim. I think that she's getting a lot of a lot of the support and a lot of the opportunities because of her vulnerability and her honesty. And one thing I do like about the when I think about the vulnerability part is because a lot of us black women feel like we got to show that we strong all the time, and we not. I'm not strong today, bitch. I'm gonna cry today, ho. I'm very sensitive today. Be careful what you say to me, you know. So I appreciate her doing what a lot of people can't. A lot of people don't have the guts to come down to the internet and be judged like that. Now I don't think she was expecting to be judged by her shape, her figure, and being called a big back, but I think she was just more so concerned about her story itself being judged, you know, which is fine, which is why she put it out there, because judge the story, say what you have to say about the story. It is an effed up story, but I think they kind of went to the left when, you know, they started to like really come for what she looks like. Reesa straight up said she ignored and let him lie. She did say that. Now she did. She said she wanted to get married, period. She did, because she was keeping that lie from her family, and everybody is all about, you know, you need to be married before you live together. So she was trying to fulfill something on behalf of them. You know, I think a lot of people in this world do stuff on behalf of other people, or how other people are going to look at situations and things, when ultimately we are the ones that have to deal with whatever those consequences are, whether they're good or bad. So I think we should often, I know I'm working on that with myself right now, um of just making sure that the decisions I make are really like for me, and that's what I want to do. And more so it's tied to like, and y'all, this sound crazy, like it's really like, do I feel like having a wedding or not, or do I want to go to the courthouse? Like that's the thing, because I'd be like, I want the wedding and this and that, but it's like, do I want that for me, or do I want that for them? You know what I'm saying? So, and then having my son and stuff, and I'm like, girl, I'm tired. I don't want to plan this, I don't want to do that, I don't want to do this. It is leaning heavy towards like, heavy on the courthouse, like, call this, you know. So I just want to make sure that it's not something that I'm going to regret later. I know my fiance is, I want to do whatever you're trying to do, like it's, you know, whatever your decision is. So I think that's what I'm battling. I want to make sure that that's for me and that's not for them, because I want them to come and da da da. It's like, girl, fuck all this shit. Because I used to say before I got engaged, like, oh, I just want some fights, pictures. I'm just gonna go to the courthouse and then we'll, you know, I'll do pictures, whatever. But then when I got engaged, I was like, wait a minute, you know, start thinking, start saying all these little, you know, wedding pics and this and that, and everybody's celebrating and stuff. But then I don't know, I'm just like slowly changing my mind, because I already wanted something super intimate. I don't want a lot of people there. You know what I'm saying? I just want something like, you know, small. So then now I'm like, bitch, it's about to be smaller. Hello. So yeah, I just like, I'm mentally not there trying to plan SHI. And I see where people are like, I said, I see why people get these planners that plan like everything. But at the same time, I'm not going to give you guys everything, meaning my fucking money. Hello. Okay, not my money, not his money, not their money. So I am just deciding that my son is doing great though. Both of my sons are doing amazing. Um yeah. You know my mama said that you don't want a reception. Hell no. If I gotta do the reception, I might well do the whole damn shebang. No. I ain't gotta do that. No, bitch, I will go on vacation on you. Get this little boy. Get this boy. Here go his diaper bag. Here go all of the clothes for however long I'm gonna be gone. What else do you need, girl? Here's the keys to the house. Okay. So when you need to go in there and get what you need, go get what you need. Period. I'm on reception. Damn that. That's what costs the most anyway. So when I say wedding, I'm talking about that too, primarily. Um, my husband regret not having a wedding. Oh, really? I've been hearing more people say that they regret having one. Or shall I say, let me not say that. It's the amount of money that they spent on having one. That's what they were like, damn, I wish I wouldn't have spent that much money. I think my nail lady said she spent 50 some thousand. I was like, you a 50 some thousand lie. That's what you is. But of course she's Asian. Not of course, I don't want to say that because all Asians ain't got it like that. But she said that, you know, a lot of times like the family would give money and stuff, so they kind of would get some of it back. But still, she was like, I would have took that money and put it on a house or something. She was like, girl, hell no. I was like, whoa, okay, I hear you. But yeah, I've had a few people say that they wish that they would not have had a wedding. So that's really interesting. I'm glad that you shared that your husband regrets not having one. But then I feel like the good thing is that you can always go and have one. Now, here's going to be the problem. When you have certain elders in your family, if you do not do it then, you probably won't get to share that opportunity with them later. So it's like if you decide to go that the intimate route or the courthouse route, and they are not there, possibly you have to, kind of be okay with that. But I've been sorting all of that out in my mind and slowly becoming okay with that. Um but yeah, she says he just felt bad because all the money for the wedding and the honeymoon was spent on my health. And I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, that makes a lot of sense, girl. Those are priorities to me. That's priority. You know what I'm saying? Your health come before anything. Period. Who would want to have a wedding and then, waste that money on a wedding and then, your health is steadily declining and you possibly not be here? Then he really would have been regretting having a wedding versus taking care of you. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that you're good. Because that's what it's about at the end of the day, y'all. Thank you, D Doc, for the super chat. Not a house party. That probably would have been nice. A house, something different, like just do a house party, huh? Or book you an Airbnb and have you something real, giving real lavish, like get you a little luxury Airbnb to something real big. Somebody says I had a big wedding, and as much as I'm grateful with how beautiful the outside looked, I was miserable the entire process and wished it was smaller and more intimate. Oh wow. Yeah, see, I can't do big. I can't do big. And then this is why I feel like when people that be wanting these big, not you, just in general, some other people that may want a big wedding, they be going out finding people they don't even really fuck with. People that they kind of cool with, halfway cool with, family members and they other in their mates party, like their significant other's family, to pull them in, like, hey, you'll be all because they want to be able to have all this photo of this big old large party, like everybody really fuck with them like that. It's like it's perfectly okay to have nobody standing next to you or to have two people standing next to you. Like, it's perfectly okay. It's yours. And I think that's what we always forget. It's our wedding, it's our ceremony, and more than anything, it's our marriage. It's not theirs. Yes, it's gonna be cute. Them people gonna be sitting up there tapping like, maybe leaving a little comment. Oh, you guys look great, and they're gonna move on about their life. When y'all over there arguing or y'all trying to sort something out and get finances or whatever together, them people ain't gonna be there. Okay, so I'm just sorting all of that out, y'all. Um, but yeah, I forgot what even led me to this conversation. I think it was about people doing a lot of stuff for others versus making sure that they do things, for themselves. But yeah, so let's see what else we got over here. Let me see what else. I think somebody asked me about Mike Epps. I don't even know what's going on with Mike Epps. I don't know what's going on. Okay, Peter Thomas says he plans to appeal the $9 million judgment over never opened Miami restaurant. They'll never see a dime, baby. Now, what in the Tasha K? Listen, I probably would have been on the same energy. Y'all ain't finna get shit from me because y'all know y'all did not have to put that judgment up to no damn $9 million. And it probably wasn't even gonna cost that much to even get the damn thing open. Y'all didn't have to do me like that. So I can't even say that I blame him. But I know Wendy Osefo somewhere sent back, like, I am so glad I did no business with Peter Thomas, baby. I am so glad I did not give Peter that 200 and some $1,000 to invest in whatever restaurant he was talking about, because I still would not see a return on it. Okay. Child court documents state that the court recently granted the default judgment and awarded DTS $9.1 million plus attorney fees, y'all, from Thomas and One Society. However, Thomas says he plans to appeal. Girl, that is messy. In January, he was sued. Okay, they said he was hit with claims by the company that Thomas Business breached the alleged 120 month lease agreement by failing to pay rent from October 22 to January 23, and that's how much this cost, which resulted, okay, in $61,000 back rent is what it was. He denied all allegations of wrongdoing and argued DTS breached the lease by failing to provide him sufficient access to the premises. Well, you don't get access if you ain't been paying them, but he's saying that it's a lie. So did you show your proof showing that you did pay these people? Because that don't make sense. And look, don't I think Chris Brown even got a lawsuit with Popeyes. I remember we talked about that a while ago though. But it looks like he's gonna have to drop that money. I think they said it could have been 2 million. And I was like, watch them tickets for the concert drop. Right after that news, I said, you've been over here telling people, okay, y'all, I'm gonna get the concert and stuff details together. I'm gonna get it ready. And as soon as that news dropped, saying you're gonna have to pay all this money, I said, watch it drop. And then next thing you know, once he dropped that, he also got some more shows that he said he was gonna drop too. I said, I know, because you gotta pay them up people their money. Honey. Okay. Hold up. Mike Epps said what? Girl, Mike Epps said that he's never treated a woman right, and he hopes that before he dies, he can do right by a woman. Ain't he married? Meanwhile, he's over 50 and married. It was on. Oh, girl, no. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Girl, let me find that. No, he did not. So, okay, the reason why I'm saying no, he did not is because what I hear when he says that is that he's confirming he's cheating on his wife currently. That is ooh, that's nasty work, mother. That is some nasty work. Let me see. Is this it?
So beautiful, man. I had a son the day my mother died. My mother died 2020, COVID. My son was born the same time, bro. And I never had a son. He looked just like my mama, man. I swear, that's how I know God's real. And death comes life. Yeah, gave me a son. My mama gave me a son.
And he's sitting up here with Matt Barnes.
I used to cry all the time and ask God, what happened? What did I do wrong that I can't have a son? But I know what it was. I lied to all these women and got them pregnant and sold them dreams and shit like that. You got 5 girls too. Let you know I was lying. I've been lying too. I've been doing too much. That's one thing that I'm gonna get right before I leave this earth. I'm gonna learn how to treat a woman 100% right. That's dope. That's dope. Cause that's something that I want to do for my mother, for my children, for my daughters. I never treated a woman right 100%. And now that I'm a beautiful man, I had a older. I'm realizing, man, you gotta treat a woman right, Mike. You can't cheat on her. You gotta be her friend. You gotta not be selfish. This is what I want to do. This is one of my dreams, man. That's dope. That's something we have to learn as men. That's something we really have to learn. I had issues with my mother.
You're 53, baby.
So now I want to make a woman. I don't want my kid's mother to, you know what I mean, to have my mother's stuff. So that's one of my things I want to do, man. Getting older,
that shit kind of pisses me off. That you waited this late in the game to just now want to. I feel like not just take your wife into consideration, but your children into consideration as well. And giving them an example of how a man is supposed to be, or how a man is supposed to, yeah, how you are supposed to be as a man, or how a man is supposed to treat your kids. And I just, that really pisses me off that you were this old and you just now realizing that. I mean, thank God for the realization. Like, I'm glad you came to that, but you couldn't come to that much sooner. You knew what the hell you needed to do. You knew what you needed to do. And that is so embarrassing. I know his wife cussed him the fuck out. So either he has been with her and he's already cheated on her and she knows about it, or he's confirming that he's cheated on her and she don't know. And it's like, what is there something you need to tell me? That is good. That's some nasty work right there, baby. That is some baby. Somebody said, but he was in the comments earlier saying it was just entertainment though, baby. And they was also saying that the Jackie O post was fake, but we'll talk about it. Um, Somebody said y'all done got that man in trouble. No, that man got himself in trouble, sweetheart. Okay, so this person says, I understand what he was saying. Men just keep the transparency that women ask for to yourself. He never once said he was mistreating his wife. He said he wants to learn how to 100%. I guess everybody treating their spouse 100% right in the comments. A lot of them could be treating their spouse 100% right. Some of them probably ain't even got a spouse. But at the end of the day, he the one that went on the platform talking about he wants to treat her 100% right, which means that there is a bit of fault. And when if you listen to the context of what he was saying and not just focus on the 100%, he was talking about how he was selling women dreams and talking shit and all of this, which also to me alluded to him being a cheater, a trifling nigga. So now that he's married, he's letting me know that he did not change his stripes too much. Okay, so that's what I took from it. Um, Somebody said if his wife was the one that was offended, it doesn't actually matter what anyone else understood. In all fairness, yeah, that's true. It's all really about how she gonna digest this and how she gonna feel. And more than anything, she probably ain't gonna want to feel embarrassed on the internet. So if he made her feel that way, then that is gonna be something they have to sort out. And people are like really saying that he said nothing wrong. I feel like he could have just kept that in the vault because a lot of y'all are focusing on the wife, but to me, I feel like it's more than just the wife. It's your kids too, and you just now trying to figure that shit out. Well, okay, good luck. Somebody said he did a public apology on his page. Oh, she must have been embarrassed then if he did this public apology. Some stuff just don't have to be said. But I know he probably was in that moment where he was feeling like where he could be, I guess, vulnerable with Matt and open. Where is the apology? I don't see it. He must have, did he take it down? When did he do the apology? I'm scrolling. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see where he was doing that. But current wife, a side chick, gonna lose him. How you get him? She was a side chick to the last one. I gotta get up to date. So he knows he didn't treat women well in his past and probably present. Is he in therapy to fix his issues? I don't know. I don't know, but I hope that they can figure it out together, whatever it is, because that's her husband, and she gonna stick beside him, and she can do whatever she choose. Because I truthfully don't have to deal. That's on her. Um, what else did I want to talk about? What else do I have over here? Oh, real quick, the Jackie O situation. So what they're saying is Jackie O's sister, who looked like her real. Oh, he deleted it. Okay. So Jackie O's sister came to social media because I remember I screenshotted it yesterday. But she came to social media on her personal IG page as well as her TikTok, and she was soliciting assistance for her sister. Okay, she said, "Help us save my sister's house for her babies. Everything she worked so hard for can't all go down the drain." Okay, y'all know Jackie O passed away last May. I believe it was last May. And she passed away from a cosmetic surgery that she had. She had some complications with that, which led to her death. And I still hate that for her and her family to this day. It's really, really sad. Ever since then, people have truly been policing DC Young Fly and how he grieves and stuff. And I hated that this situation came up as soon as I saw the GoFundMe, where really I saw the post. So then when I tapped on the GoFundMe link, it was no longer available. So I went over to her TikTok and I looked at some of the, and she still had it up. So I looked at some of the comments and screenshotted or whatever. But I hated that this happened because I'm like, girl, these people finna chew DC Young Fly up. Wow, you over here asking for GoFundMe for $1 million, and see that's where you messed up because you asked for 1 million. And I feel like you could have asked for a smaller amount, maybe not 1 million, but definitely a smaller amount. And you could have gotten well over that amount. But I also knew the people was gonna chew DC Young Fly up because they already feel like, number one, he doesn't grieve how they want him to grieve. And the fact that he had all those kids by her and never made her a wife. And then now here it is, he's the one that's rich and making money, and you got the audacity to come to the internet and ask these people for money. So yeah, so somebody said these are some of her comments that I got. They said DC has money and he should pay for the house. Someone else says the kids with their dad, right? Why save the house again? And the girl, which is the sister, responded and said, could you imagine being 18 and having your own house, the last place your mother lives? I think that would be great if they could save the house. From my understanding, people have been speculating and saying that the house is in foreclosure. I think it would be great if they could hold on to that house. That's the house their mama last lived in. She got their house for them. Hopefully they can keep it. But yeah, somebody else says, I'm lost. Is he not going to pay for the home or make arrangements or make arrangements to sell it? She says, we don't want it sold. This house, she was so proud. I guess this is how she typed. We don't want it sold. This house, she was so proud. You walk around, you can smell her still. Okay, so they don't want to sell the house because it is a memory of her. Someone else goes on to say, it seems her sister wants the house saved so she can live in it. Question is, how do you plan on maintaining the payments once it's out of foreclosure? So then the girl says, if I did want to move into my sister's house, why would that be a bad thing? This is something the kids would have forever. We lost her business and we can't lose her house. Y'all know she had like a cosmetic business and things. So unfortunately, that is no longer existing. All right. I know once she passed, a lot of people bought product. I don't know if those people received that product, and I don't know if they even expected to receive anything. But maybe that was just their way of supporting her. But if y'all were running up her business, then what happened to the money? Like, were y'all able to at least get access to her money? You know what I'm saying? I don't know who was on her accounts. But if y'all were able to get access to that money, I mean, what happened with it? Maybe they didn't get access to it because I would want to believe y'all would have used that money to pay off bills, pay towards the mortgage and other bills. But I don't know what she made or anything. But yeah. So someone else says it's saying no, I think I got into that one. Let me see. If there was anything else. Somebody says sell the house, then put the money in a trust for the kids. I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea either. The girl says, her sister says this ain't about money in trust. She says this about the memory of their mother. Okay. So that is why they want the money in memory of their mother. It's not about putting money in a trust. It ain't about money or anything. That's what she says. Now, what I also saw was that somebody came to the front, some publicist, and I think she could be DC Young Fly's publicist, is what it's looking like. So if you are DC Young Fly's publicist, I am a little confused on what they got to do with Jacky in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Um, Because you can't speak on behalf of Jacky, right? If you ain't her publicist. But I guess you could try to clear it up for DC. So they say in the bio of the GoFundMe, someone pretending to be Jackie O's family is asking the public for $1 million to help her house not go into foreclosure. It's y'all now. Is DC Young Fly living at that house? So that is a question. Is he living at that house? Is he contributing anything? Now keep in mind, if Jacky, some people did say Jacky bought the house, it was actually hers. It's possible. I don't know how this works, okay, when somebody passes or whatever, but I'm wondering, could it be that he didn't have access to the account or the login information to pay the mortgage on the home? Maybe that could have been an issue. I mean, maybe that could have been a thing. Um, I'm not sure because I am wondering, like, well, then what's going on? If you staying at the house, why it ain't getting paid? So I'm like, well, maybe he ain't got access to stuff. Maybe he was just giving her the money and she was going on taking care of whatever she needed to take care of. But they also go on to say, according to this publicist, the Gen Z publicist, this is a completely made up story by someone who is not in Jacky's family, and they are disappointed someone is lying on behalf of the late mother. So why the sister posting it and why they said the cousin posted it too? If you feel like somebody lying on behalf of the late mama, are you sure? Are you sure they lying? Or did somebody else put this post up? And when they put this post up, the family saw it and was like, oh, okay, so is this what's really going on? Let us repost it. No, that didn't make sense, because the sister over on her TikTok, she definitely made it seem like she was privy to a lot of information. So I don't believe that it was fake at all. And I do hope that her house does not go into foreclosure. Maybe it was a misunderstanding or something. Maybe they ain't been in contact with DC. But it looks like I did read one post where she was like, they were like, ask DC for the money. And she was just pretty much saying that he does so much already for the kids that we don't want to ask him to do that. So I did see that comment. So yeah, that's what's going on with these people in this situation. I do not believe that it's fake. I believe that it was every bit of real. And I believe that whoever the publicist is that came out, I do kind of feel like she was capping. But that's just what I think. Okay. Somebody says, I literally saw the sister post the link, but I think they just embarrassed of the backlash. Somebody says, so her peoples made this probably because she was paying their bills and now DC isn't. And so they are trying to make their last coins off her name. Mm, I don't know. Now I think that could be an angle where they trying to make money. That could be an angle. But I would think if the house is in foreclosure or whatever, well, I would think that you could pull that information up, right? But the publicist is saying that they're trying to get the money to prevent it from being in foreclosure. So I'm not sure which the hell one it is. Okay. Oh, lastly, before I go, I want to talk about Jock. So let me pull this up real quick because I want to talk about Jock. I did kind of catch up on all of the episodes of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And I do know that Jock had another baby on his wife, Kendra, but not necessarily on. I don't think they were married yet. I think they took a separation. They broke up for a second. In between time, one thing Jock gonna do is stick his thing in somebody else without the protection, and therefore is going to produce a child. Okay, you bring it out. I mean, do Kendra not want kids? Maybe that's why maybe Kendra don't want kids, but he out here just getting other folks pregnant. Okay, and that's how the baby came to the front. Kendra is feeling like, I don't want to meet this bitch. Okay, I'll be around her kid, but I don't want to meet her. So let's check this out. You understand? We don't need to meet you. You understand? Like, me and her talking is not gonna help you be a better father or whatever. I don't owe her nothing. What good do you feel can come out of this? I got grown kids. Okay. So it's very important. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I understand she probably wants to meet me and all that stuff, but I think Gloria should use her head. I'm not giving anybody my time. A bitch who slept with a man who was engaged, regardless of whether we were together or not. The world didn't know we weren't together. I can't stomach that. But as a man, I got to tell you straight up, like, I hear what you're saying, and I know you don't want, it's like opening a scab or old wound. I think it's immature. Sounds crazy, like, I don't have to meet this person's mother. I told you that I would help you raise the child, but I told you that I don't have to be involved with the mother. You don't have to, but to meet somebody, to know them, that's it. She's not coming into my house. We don't need to meet you. My house, so I don't have to know. I'm just saying. Did she say fuck your house? You deal with that. Them your old ass, sad, sorry ass bones. You deal with that. Ooh. I don't have to. You lucky I'm doing this much. That's the blessing. The blessing is to be able to have understanding, forgiveness in your heart. We have it. I have forgiven you. Otherwise, I would be on with my life happy as hell. I didn't come here for this. But I'm just letting you know. I'm telling you what the young lady said. And I'm relaying back to you what you can go back and tell that bitch, okay? I'm just saying, you deal with that. What does your wife think of it? It's been 3 years. We've yet to meet her. So you think you just gonna keep getting her and we don't meet your wife? I don't know her personally, but you want my child at someone's house that I don't know. I understand exactly where you're coming from. I understand, but what are you gonna do about it? She hung around Kendra is one thing. It's really no issue. But Kendra being around. This shit is funny to me. Okay? This is funny to me. I'm kind of in the middle a little bit because I do feel where Kendra is kind of coming from. Not so much as, regardless of, well, okay, here's the thing. When she said that we were separated at the time, but you still stuck with a married man. When she said the world didn't know, I kind of see what she's saying a little bit, because you know how men be married, men be in relationships, and they'll still go to a woman and tell them like, oh no, we ain't together, and just be lying. So you would think that you would be smarter than that. You know what I'm saying? And be like, I'm not gonna mess with you because y'all ain't make no announcement on social media or nothing like that saying that y'all not together. So I'm gonna believe that y'all still together. So I do kind of see where Kendra's coming from her viewpoint. The world didn't know that we weren't together, and you still smashed them. So I don't think that you would have cared, either way. But like, so I understand Kendra a little bit. Like, I don't have to deal with her. No, you don't. But I do think that you should meet her as a mom. Like, my child not finna go around nobody I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Um. So I do think that it is unfair, you know, for Kendra to kind of be like that. You decided to accept this man back. So you accepted him back with all of the BS he got going on. So with you accepting him back into your life and you accepting the child, the least that you could do, if you say that you love that kid, or care about that kid, the least you could do is at least meet the child's mom. Because at some point you're gonna have to meet her. At some point it's gonna happen. I just don't see y'all being with each other all these years and you never meet. I think the little girl may be 3 or 4, right? No more than 5 years old, and y'all got quite a bit of time left in life for you to come across her. Like, y'all gonna meet. It's gonna be real awkward if you go to a function that this little girl is having, a ballet function or whatever, and then the mama show up and y'all don't know each other. It ain't gonna hurt you to be like, how you doing, and then move on. So I'm in between because I see where Jock is coming from and I see where Kendra coming from, because it is kind of like, this is your SHI, so deal with it. But on the flip, it is like what you also decided to accept him back and help him raise this child and be with this child. What harm is it going to do you just to meet a BIT? And why are you more mad at her for smashing on your nigga when he the one that probably should have knew where y'all stood? Okay, and because y'all broke up, he probably did just process it as that, like, girl, we ain't together, so I can go do what I want to do. Okay, so I still feel like you should be more mad at him than her and saying that BIT ain't gonna come up in my house. Well, then BITCH, my daughter not gonna come up in your house. Okay, and Kendra probably not gonna give it in. Kendra gonna be like, okay, bitch, she ain't gotta come. I don't want her over here anyway. So she probably ain't gonna want her over there. But mm, I just feel like you can't genuinely feel like you gonna take care of and love a child if you ain't even trying to really fuck with their mama, in a sense. Like, I don't know. And you could care for a child and not really like their parent, but I just feel like that lady should kind of know that y'all at least good. I just don't see nothing wrong with, at least, I just don't see nothing wrong with you meeting this lady. I mean, this is what comes with it when you accepted him. You let him have this baby on you, and with you knowing he had a baby, y'all turned around, y'all got married, and it is what it is. So you still wife. She ain't coming in my house. She ain't trying to come in your house. She ain't trying to take your position. Okay, it is what it is. So I just think that, I don't know. I do kind of feel like kids are doing too much. I understand the frustration, I do, but you also took him when he had thousands of kids already. What's the difference with this one? Get it together. Ooh, child. But anyway, honey, that's all I got. I just wanted to come down and chit chat with you guys real quick this morning. I thank you guys so much for joining me and sitting in this car with me for over a damn hour, honey, as we chit chat. All right, thank you guys so much for the super chat. I really appreciate all of you guys that come every day, watch the content, like my videos, and just show your support. I just really, really do appreciate that. We are family in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are my ladybugs. And that is kind of like relatives just a little bit. I'm not gonna call y'all cousins because Rodney the voice got that on lock, period. Even though we all related in some fashion, girl, but y'all are my ladybugs, my good luck charms. And I appreciate all of you guys. So thank you so much for being here. I will let you guys go and have a wonderful Friday, because ain't that's what today is? Correct. Friday. Have a wonderful Friday, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.